Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Igor and today we're gonna talking about dimensions, afterlife, ghosts, umbral or hell. The string theory says that we have approximately 11 or 12 dimensions, but it's possible that we have even more. These dimensions are just as real as the one we live in. However, the atomic velocity could either be faster or slower, maybe 1226 times faster or slower than our dimension. This is why we cannot see this. We can only understand this through science. My opinion is, there is no spiritual world. There are different forms of afterlife. But this afterlife is the door to new dimensions. When somebody dies, there is 11 or 12 possible lives to follow. What will decide this new life is our vibration in the here and now. What choice we have made, like good or bad decisions. Maybe it's wrong to believe that you are living in 3 dimensions, because actually you are living in 4. There is a 4th component. This 4th component is not time. The 4th component is mass density. Because each dimension has different atomic velocity. Each dimension has its own time. This is because time is relative to the mass density. When most people die, they don't get past the 5 dimensions and end up stuck in umbral or hell, and they end up coming back born again here. This is because they have excessive attachment for money, family, addictions, and even for religion devotion too. There are no ghosts, because what you actually call ghosts is just somebody who has died and lost his body, but his soul is still alive. The problem is that most these lost souls have not realized what has happened. They have died, but not aware that they actually dead. After one more life, they end up stuck once more in umbral or hell. They keep dying and coming back in a cycle. But what is the hell exactly? There is a space between dimensions. In this space, the fallen angels create empires out of universe with low jurisdiction. On this space, they create prisons, cities. This to keep people trapped there. So when somebody dies in a bad vibration, like hate, fear, guilt, or excessive attachments for family, money, addictions, religion, people who live like this got trapped there. They created advanced technology, chips, in order to make clones from people that got trapped. This way they can force a person to be reincarnated 150 times. When the same person comes back and reincarnated again from the suffering, but without memory about their past, they get more energy for the suffering that each person has created. This is exactly like a Matrix movie. If you want to really be free, you must overcome addictions, bad feelings like hate, avoid, spreading hate waters like Jesus taught us, love for others as for ourselves. The earth is a prison. There is life out there on the different planets, with different races, in different dimensions. Many planets like Earth were created to be a prison. This was in order to keep moral education from those souls who were involved in blood wars before they arrived on Earth. Approximately 80% of the population are exiled souls, and they cannot be free. They cannot return to the original planet unless they change their minds and their attitudes. So now talking about obsession, every time a person who uses drugs or has other addictions dies, they have lost their bodies but kept alive in a tormented state. They still feel desires. They didn't stop their addictions. These people, in order to choose more, would keep company with people who have the same problems and addictions. So the cycle continues. That's why, if you have a real bad addiction, you are never alone. When you're taking drugs or drink alcohol, the lost souls will try to attack themselves to you, and sometimes it works, and you act crazy and possibly upset or even hurt others. I'm not just saying that we can't enjoy a few drinks, but you must act with caution. Drink for the good times and never drink to try to cure negative thoughts. This is where we will be vulnerable for a lost soul attack. I'm Igor and I'll see you in the next video.